Welcome to Shri S.V. Patel College Online Education. Today we will have the introduction on the subject of Human Resource Management for SYBBA Semester 3 students. Now I welcome all the students for the introduction. We will see the overview of the subject Human Resource Management. The existence of any organization is not possible without people. Resources such as man, money, materials are put together and used by people. Therefore, human beings are the important resources of any organization. L.F. Urwick has said, business houses are made or broken in the long run not by markets or capital, patents or equipment, but by man. Thus, the qualitative measure of the workforce is exhibited by human resources needed in an organization. HRM is a vast field. All important activities are handled by HRM in any organization. For example, the activities such as HR planning, analysis of job and design, selection and recruitment, orientation and placement, training and development, performance appraisal and job health and safety and industrial relations. All the other resources may become less available by the time contrary to manpower. This is what is human resource. According to Magginson 1997, human resources indicate the total knowledge, skills, creative abilities, talents, and aptitudes of an organization's workforce as well as the values, attitudes, and beliefs of the individuals involved. Taking the broad area of HRM, the syllabus is divided into 4 units. Unit 1 focuses on the human resource management as every institution has certain objectives for achievement. Tasks and responsibilities bring achievement. This achievement is gained by the efforts of other people of a business unit. Efficient manpower is responsible for the effectiveness of the achievement of goals. Many factors affect the workforce, and managerial approach to the workforce is one of them. So, Unit 1 includes the concept of HRM, its function, roles, skills, and competencies, changing environment of HRM, HR role in strategy formulation, and gaining competitive advantage, issues of HRM in Indian organization. Unit 2 is human resource planning. Planning is one of the important functions of management. Planning has the aim of maintaining the balance between the requirement of human resources and its supply in an organization for the achievement of objectives. Unit 2 has the process of human resource planning, forecasting of demand and supply, skill inventories, brief idea of human resource information system HRIS, succession planning, job analysis, uses, methods, job description and specifications, recruitment, selection and orientation, internal and external sources, e-recruitment selection process and orientation process. Unit 3, training, career planning and compensation are the main topics of Unit 3. A good package is important for every employee, but for the satisfaction in the years of service, career is more important as it satisfies economic, social, and psychological needs. Therefore, motivation is the need of an employee. Importance of career planning for career development of career and succession planning of an employee, and importance of an employee in an organization life are now significant areas of managers. Thus, the Unit 3 has the following topics: training, concept, needs, systematic approach to training, methods of training, management development, concept and methods, performance management system, concept, uses of performance, appraisal, performance management, methods, factors that distort appraisal, interview. Career planning, career anchors, career life stages, compensation, steps of determining the compensation, job evaluation, components of pay structure, factors influencing compensation levels, wage differentials and incentives, profit sharing, gain sharing, employees stock action plans. Brief introduction to Social Security, health, retirement, and other benefits. Unit 4. Unit 4 is industrial relations and collective bargaining. Industrial relations is the relations between employers and employees in industrial organizations. This also includes the relations between the different unions, between the state and the unions, and relations between the employers and the government. The following points are included in the Unit 4. Industrial relations, introduction and industrial relations, trade unions, roles, types, functions, problems, industrial dispute, concepts, causes, and grievances, redressal machinery. Discipline, its concept, aspect of discipline and disciplinary procedure, collective bargaining, concepts, types, process, problems, and essentials of effective collective bargaining. I hope all the students have understood a brief introduction on the subject of HRM. Thank you.